Guest teachers for the day are Miss Colvin for Miss Tinker, Miss Bloom for Miss Billinger, and Miss Perkins for Miss Crespen. Next week's game of the week is three-step.
If you have a birthday in the month of March, please stand. Let's all wish him a happy birthday on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Please join us to say the school mission statement. Acres green, we are creating leaders, one child at a time.
We will all include for the saying of pledge. Please stand. I
graders who tried out for medics, please stand. If you made the team or not, let's all wish him a good job.
Notice all the unique ways each of these models demonstrate each of the habits. First up, we have Mr. Be Proactive. Mr. Be Proactive was in charge of himself when choosing his outfit. He picked out this tie especially for today. You will also see that he has chosen his positive attitude today. The smile he is sporting shows that he has decided that even if things don't go his way today, he is choosing his weather and will continue to have a positive attitude for the day. Way to be proactive, Mr. Be Proactive. Here comes beginning to end in my week. She has had her outfit planned out for weeks. She figured out what she wanted to wear and made it happen. Before she arrived today, she sat down and decided that today she was going to accomplish her goals. Her outfit shows that she set out today to be a better learner and is doing everything she can this morning to end her day the way she planned. That dress shows that she plans to have a great day. Next up is the First Things First Princess. The First Things First Princess is ready to roll today. She put her priorities first and did what she needed to do before she could accomplish all of her goals. She was responsible by finding her outfit and the other accessories that she needed before doing what she wanted to do. Good job, Put First Things First Princess. Next up, we have the Think Win Win Duo. The Think Win Win Duo each got to have a say in what they were going to wear. When coming up with accessories, hairstyles, and moves, they cooperated, worked together, and communicated so both girls were happy. The smile each of them have shows that they both won in the end. Amazing job, Penguin Win Duo.
Without further ado, let's welcome Miss Seek First to Understand Then to Be Understood.
Miss Seek First to Understand Then to Be Understood listened to what her friends and family had to say about her outfit before she gave her own opinion. She didn't let their opinions affect her attitude about her outfit or herself. Her outfit shows that listening, then talking works well. You go, Miss Seek First to Understand Then to Be Understood.
It's my honor to present to you the one and only Synergy Sisters.
Not only did the Synergy sisters work together to find their outfits, but their moves as well. You know what they say, 2 brains are better than 1. They worked together so that they could both shine today. Their happy faces show that working together always ends on a good note. Way to go, Synergy sisters.
Here comes Mr. Sharpen the Saw.
Mr. Sharpen the Saw did activities to better his mind, heart, body, and soul. For his mind, he picked a positive attitude. As for his heart, he played a game of football to stay healthy. When it came to his body, he picked out his outfit for today. For his soul, he relaxed before coming. His shirt shows that taking care of everything is a great part of your lifestyle. Amazing job, Mr. Sharpen the Saw.
Last but not least, we have Prince Find Your Voice.
Prince Find Your Voice did what he loved by coming here today and not hiding who he truly is. He isn't going to let anything get to him because he chose his role today. Prince Find Your Voice's shirt shows he plans to have a great day no matter what and be himself wherever he goes. Way to go, Prince Find Your Voice.
One more time, let's bring out all the habits. Give it up one more time. For Mr. Be Proactive, begin with the Underground Queen, the Persons First Princess, the Penguin Duo, the Synergy Sisters, Mr. Sharpen the Saw, and Prince Find Your Voice. Thank you.
Class come up.
I've never spoken into a microphone before, I don't think. So, Johan, I kept nominating him except I was doing something wrong. So they weren't getting it. So I did it every month so that he finally get it. So I'm so proud of him. And Johan is an amazing leader, an amazing role model, and every time I look at him, he's doing the right thing. So I appreciate you, buddy. Congratulations.
Next up, could we please give a warm welcome for Jennifer Moody from Pennies for Patients.
Good morning. Thank you for having me as a guest today. I'm really excited to be here to introduce Pennies for Patients again this year. How many of you, raise your hand if you remember Pennies for Patients from last year? All right. This is one of my favorite days, and the best part of my job is getting to visit the schools, who are the main part of why we get to do what we get to do for Pennies for Patients. So I'm going to introduce you to a couple of things today. everybody, if you want to go to the first slide. I'm going to have everybody close their eyes. Close your eyes. And then keep it to yourself, not out loud. I want you to think about one of your favorite superheroes. Now when you think about, you have to be quiet. We're going to think about what makes them a hero, some of the things that they do. Okay, now I'm going to have you open your eyes. When we click forward, I'm going to introduce you to a superhero. Was this the person you had in mind? Probably not. Maybe not. So I'm going to ask you guys a couple things. Raise your hand if your superhero was brave. Is your superhero brave? Okay. Keep it up and raise your hand if your superhero is strong. Okay. Last question. Does your superhero have a squad or a team or a partner? Okay. Now I need your hands down. Here's what's really cool. Ready? You guys have a chance to be part of a hero squad. And that little girl that you saw out there, she is a hero. I'll tell you why. She does everything we just talked about. She's very strong. She's very brave. She fought a bad guy. We don't even need it. You can skip it. And that bad guy is something called cancer. She did this all in elementary school. Imagine being a superhero already at your age. Well, the coolest thing about this is she didn't have to do this by herself. She did it because people like you decided to be on her squad. So this is what's really amazing about today. We get to think about how we can be part of Hero Squad and make a difference that superheroes that we admire are making. You guys get to do that. So let's talk a little bit about it. I'm going to have a couple volunteers. I need 3 of you if you want to come on up. What you do? You guys get to hold this. Okay. We're going to talk about my friend Kennedy, the little girl you saw. And actually, I need a 4th person. Come on up. We can actually do this the old-fashioned way. Props. No, this is the way it works better. You guys are going to see these posters around your school. And do you want to do this? Just stand up in front so this side of the room can see. These are our heroes. These are the kids that we know right here in Colorado who have fought cancer and beat it. These are our friends. In fact, this little boy here, if you're walking around school, he's at that bottom corner, his name's Logan. He goes to school at an elementary school right in our district, right down the street from here, right in Highlands Ranch. He is one of my good friends. Sometimes he even comes to schools with me. These kids wanted to help share their stories about what it's like to be a hero. They didn't know they were heroes. They had a sickness called cancer, and they fought it, but they wanted to share their story with you so that you can see what a big difference you make when you start collecting some little coins. So let's talk about these cells. So, how many of you in this room, raise your hand if you got sick this year? You got a cold, flu. Hey, quietly, look around the room. That's a lot of hands. Covered in germs, probably. So, what happens when we keep our hands to ourselves? What happens? We probably spread less germs, right? What about washing our hands? Does that help? But sometimes, someone's going to sneeze, we might catch a cold. Do you know what your blood does for you? A lot of people get kind of scared of blood, they don't want to see it, but our blood does amazing stuff. Those white blood cells these are cells in your blood. You hold it way up. Right now, in our bodies, our white blood cells are doing this. They see a cold germ come in toward your body, the white blood cells go out and get it. And they help get rid of the bad germs in our body, and they help make our bodies get better when we're sick. Your blood is doing that right now. The next one you see, that red blood cell, you have a germ. Raise your hand if you like sports. If you like to play. Okay, put your hand down. One of the things that makes your body good at sports is carrying oxygen to all the parts of our body that need it. Guess what part of our body carries that oxygen? Blood. So take a deep breath. That oxygen comes into our body, and then it's carried around by our red blood cells. Our red blood cells are like the athletes inside of our blood. They bring oxygen to our lungs, our stomachs, our brains, our muscles, all the things that need to work, and our blood carries that around. And finally, our blood makes its own Band-Aids. Yep. How many of you have ever gotten a cut, and then a couple days later it forms something on the outside, a scab? Our platelets, they look a little different than that in real life. Our platelets are also cells in our blood. Our blood is really smart. When we get an injury, our blood knows to go to that injury and start to heal it. So if you've scraped your knee or you've ever gotten a bruise, that's your blood going to your injury to try to make your body better. Our blood does all these things. But with our heroes here, their blood got sick. It's not like catching a cold. It's not contagious. All of my friends here, I could give them a hug and I won't catch cancer from them. I could catch a cold, but not cancer. But their blood didn't work quite right because cancer cells do something crazy in their body. They overproduce a bad cell, so there were too many bad cancer cells inside their blood, so their blood wasn't working right. My friend Logan said he was playing on the playground and he just kept getting really tired. Not the way we do, but really tired. So much he couldn't go to school anymore. So what do? When these kids found out that they weren't feeling very good, they go to a doctor. Lots of us have been there. Doctors are part of our hero squad. It's pretty cool to see that you guys are helping doctors. I don't know if you knew you were doing that. You're helping the doctors that help look at someone's blood, and they help say, you know what, I think you could use this medicine. They help treat you when you're sick. All of that comes because of what your school is doing. You get to help more doctors help our patients. The other cool thing that we get to help on our squad are scientists. Raise your hand if you actually like to explore things. You like to take things apart. You like to, well, we don't like to blow things up, unless it's in a science class and women and girls, right? So put your hands down. Imagine how cool this is. Our scientists that we work with at the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, they're trying to figure out, how does blood work? Just like you program a video game, you can actually learn about how cells in our blood behave and teach them or program them to behave differently. This is what's really cool. When you guys raised that money last year, does anyone know where it went? Some of it goes to patients. This is really, really cool, and I'm really proud of our schools in Colorado. Just in the state, Colorado, and then in Wyoming. We gathered so much money last year, we were able to give to our patients over $1.2 million, just 1 year. And we try to do this each year. The other place that money goes that you raised is to science. We're teaching people how to look at blood. Some of us probably have had blood taken out, but that's what's kind of neat. You can actually take blood out of our bodies. Our bodies make more. And that's what's really cool about being able to study this type of disease. Our patients can actually say, I'm going to have Haley, she's going to say, here, please look at my blood so we can decide what's going on with it. Scientists like you guys, if you like math, science, if you like to investigate how things work, imagine being able to see how our blood works as an athlete or when we get sick. Scientists, imagine this. Let's pretend we're going to take a test, and it's going to start today. And your test is not over for 20 years. Now, I want you to picture, at the end of that test, our scientists take tests like that right now. Yep, there's a medicine that they invented, and they started testing it 20 years ago. About 1.5 years ago, this test passed, and it became a medicine called CAR-T therapy. CAR, kind of like the word that you drive, and T for T cells in our blood. This test is so powerful that it became a medicine that treated cancer patients when their cancer came back. I have another friend, he's not on our poster, he's a 3rd grader. He lives a little bit further away in Colorado. His cancer came back again. So it went away, but then it came back. And Connor had to go back through treatment. He went through treatment and his cancer came back a 3rd time. That's pretty challenging for someone who's in 3rd grade. He got to take this medicine called CAR-T because for years, schools like yours have been helping us to give that scientist money. This medicine has gotten rid of all of his cancer cells. He took this medicine at Thanksgiving last year, and every month in our office we get an email from his family. They're like, we just went through another set of tests, no cancer cells. And every few weeks we keep getting these announcements from his parents. We know he gets to go back to school and start 4th grade. He's been out of school all year. He missed all of this year. And because of this medicine, we get a chance to save lives. I don't know if you guys knew how powerful it is when you put money. Do you remember those little boxes? You guys are each going to get one. And then, I don't know if any of you noticed all those the bigger boxes. Each of your teachers is going to get one of those. When you put money in that little box and take it and put it in your teacher's box, we get to help friends like Connor. We get to take that money and help our friends here and help scientists come up with even better medicine. Cancer can be kind of a scary word. Some of us know what it means, some of us have just heard of it. We don't want anyone we know to have cancer, but if they get it, we want to be able to help them, and your school has done that. It's a really powerful thing. Here's what's kind of fun about what we do, too. Even though we're talking about something serious, can you guys have fun with Pennies for Patients?
Yes.
You're like, I don't know. How many of you like breadsticks? Okay, here's what's really fun. Someone in here might remember this from last year. There's this amazing company that works with us because they want to celebrate what you guys do. They're called the Olive Garden. Okay, I'm super excited, but that's what makes this fun. One of the classes in here, you might want to look at your teacher. Teachers get so hungry after teaching all day. One of these classes in this school has a chance to win an Olive Garden pasta party for their lunch. Olive Garden is going to give away one of these prizes to the top fundraising class. So if you guys are remembering, okay, ready? Here's how you get it. We get to talk about this, but you have to remember, if you're bringing donations in, we're going to count up each class. The number one class, if your school reaches a total of $750, the number one class gets this Olive Garden pasta party. Last year, your school raised $1,600. It was really an amazing job you guys did. We get to do this 2 ways. You're going to get one of these little boxes, but you also get a letter that goes home with your parents. Those big boxes in your classroom, they're also online. Each of your teacher has a box online. You can go home with your mom or dad, someone at home. You can build an online page. So in my family, all of our grandparents live in other states, but they wanted to help my son with Pennies for Patients, so they put their dollars on his online page. Both of those get counted up. So we can count either way. There are a lot of people in our lives, in our community, who want to help us cure cancer. You guys have something really powerful. You have your voice. And you can go home and talk to your mom or talk to grandma and say, we get a chance to help cure cancer by donating. Grandma, will you help me? Or an uncle or an aunt. Maybe they'll each give you $1. Those are the things that we get to do. The other really important thing is, donations of all sizes count. What if you can only put a little bit of change in? Is that still a good donation? Yeah. Yes. Look how many people are in this room. A lot of us making a small difference, that makes a really big difference when you add it all together. That's what we get to do. You guys might be hearing about some other cool things that are happening, so just remember, when you look at some of this stuff up here, this represents the real people that we have been able to help. And I want to be able to thank all of the people in this room. Your teachers, some parents that are here, and especially you guys. You guys are making a difference to people in our community. You're helping people when they need us the most, and that is a really important thing. So I'm going to say thank you to the school. Thank you for letting us do Pennies for Patients with you guys again. And we really can't wait to see who gets to celebrate our big grand prize and who gets a pasta party. You guys pretty excited about pasta party? Okay.
All right, thank you, boys and girls and teachers. So if you're a member of the student iPass team, if you
and distributed to each classroom teacher, please. Student Lighthouse team and 6th grade outreach action team will be collecting money on Fridays. Pause up. Pause up. So boys and girls, you don't have to keep your box that you will get today. You don't have to keep that till the end of our campaign, which goes through the month of April. You can bring your box in each Friday and dump it into your teacher's box. And then someone from Student Lighthouse team or 6th grade outreach will come collect that money and help count that for you. So teachers, you are not responsible. You don't have to be counting your money. Okay? All right, thank you, and look to your teachers for dismissal.
Everybody please, right where you're at, real quick. Okay, just because it's her last day